Hello Aquarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past, could also be something current. For others of you, this could be someone who you've met. You know there's a whole lot of energy, but no one's really speaking up. And for a small portion of you, this could be a situationship. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. Interesting. This is someone who wants to get to know you more than they already do. But there is betrayal here. We have here mystery followed by change, synthesis, power, illness, wellness, rhythms, betrayal, surrender, and under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have beauty. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aquarius, something has happened in this connection that has changed the way I view everything. I'm starting to look at people differently. It's like I've had this spiritual awakening. I wonder, and I question the heavens now, why is it that you are in my life? Why not before? Why not long ago? Why not far into the future? Why now? Are we meant to be together? Are we supposed to be together? There are certain things that I see and I feel. When I think of you, when I talk to you, there's these emotions that come up. And it's as if I've already known you from before. I feel extremely comfortable. I feel when I'm with you, I'm home. Even though sometimes you're not there, sometimes I can smell your scent. I can feel your presence. And in my dreams, everything seems real. There's something familiar about you. As if we've had history together. But I just can't put my finger on it. I feel extremely close, even vulnerable to you in this connection. And I feel that things need to change. This change needs to happen swiftly. It needs to be fast. Everything that has happened before, that needs to change. A long time ago, there was peace and harmony. And now there is a lack of peace and harmony. I want to restore that. There are many things I have hidden from you in the depths of this forest, the thick, dark forest, where there are secrets. There are certain things that I have hidden in the shadows. And now I want to be open to you. I want to be honest. You have no idea how much power you have over me. I may act as if I'm distant. I may not show my affection. But I feel powerless. In fact, you make me weak in the knees and emotionally vulnerable. And still you have no idea. You have this way of tempting me, even when you're not trying. You are temptation. I'm not supposed to feel this much, but I do. There are certain things that are weighing me down. I want to achieve many things. There are things that weigh me down below the surface of this water. There are restrictions, constraints, burdens, so many things that I can't release myself from. And I feel despair, depression, devastation, because I want to be above the surface of this water and see you as the shining sun. But I cannot release myself from the responsibilities, the burdens, the restrictions, the constraints that weigh me down. I also have emotional trauma, things that have happened to me in the past. And it haunts me. And it goes on in my mind. Like a cycle, it just doesn't stop. I also feel that in this connection, there's a sense of rhythms. Things happen over and over again, a repetitive pattern. And I want to break that cycle. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, something happens and I always end up thinking about you. And it's difficult for me to let go. It's difficult for me to change. I do feel that in this connection there's a sense of betrayal. And I know I am the one who's done this. It has made things very awkward. It has created distance. And I myself have kept my distance. I feel that in this connection, this betrayal that exists, sometimes it's too much. It's difficult for you now to trust me because now there is doubts, a lack of faith, and a lack of trust. You thought you knew me. You thought you could predict me. And it turns out that you never really knew me at all. It's like as if I was a stranger the entire time. And yet you don't know that a part of me has surrendered. I have surrendered to you, my mind, my heart, my body. Everything that has happened between us. It's difficult for me to not think about you. I have surrendered my mind, and I want to be with you. This is why in my mind, you're constantly in my thoughts as a rhythm. If you lead, I would follow. I also feel that you belong to me and I belong to you. I feel this. I know this. Overall, I know you are someone who is very beautiful. Not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. Your charm, your beauty, your charisma, your talents, the radiance. It radiates from you. You are one with nature, and you are like the shining sun. There's a part of you that when you show me this looking glass, I see you as someone who's very beautiful, but when you show me who I am, the way you have reacted, the way things have turned out, I see myself now not as someone who's worthy. I am unworthy. And I don't like what I see. I don't like myself because of the things that I have said and done, and for the things that I never said that I should have, or the things that I never did that I should have done. I now know there are certain things that I should have paid attention to. Even though there has been betrayal, even though there is depression and a sense of hopelessness, a part of me, for some strange reason, feels bound to you spiritually. I feel stuck. I can't move on, and I can't move back, because I'm in this mindset now where, for some reason, you and I are supposed to be together. But how can that be when there are so many difficulties and obstacles between us? For now, I am working towards making a powerful and strong change, because I now know that this is a spiritual connection that you and I share. It's beautiful. Just like you. All right. Aquarius. This person was in this connection with you, and at some point in time, they behaved in a way that was very different. They have betrayed you. This could have been lying, cheating. Simply, it could have been that they behaved in a way that was quite different from what you would have expected. It could be any situation. But I do see this happening here, and not only that, you may wonder why this person's not reaching out to you. With this card, sometimes it talks about circumstances. They're stuck in a certain set of circumstances which are preventing them. This could be that they are with another family. This could be that they have other responsibilities. They're restricted. Constraints. The time doesn't allow it. It could be anything, but the point is that in their heart they want to be coming towards you. They want to be with you, but there are certain things that are pulling them down, right? Pushing them back, and it's not allowing them. And the problem is they can't release themselves from this because it's a part of who they are. It's a part of their life. It's so important that they just can't let go of it either. All right. So for those of you who are new, these set of cards were the current feelings, emotions. Here, I have, my stone just fell. Don't freak out, anybody. My stone fell down. It wasn't an omen. It was literally me shaking the table. All right. This is the Lover's Path Tarot, and whoo-hoo. Oh my God, look at that. Love. And tradition. Wow. Oh boy. All right, so this is a situation. Now, remember, guys, for those of you who are new, you don't know this. I read these in the reverse. Now, this is for those of you that may never have received any closure. You deserve closure. You needed closure. It just never happened. This is also for those of you that feel abandoned by this person. This person was never there for you. They never truly, whatever they promised, it just didn't work out. And one of the issues here with this is the fact that there's lack of communication. And how are you supposed to know what this person was feeling? This person did not express this to you. So this could be you feeling ghosted, feeling abandoned. This person may have communicated less over time. They may be breadcrumbing you. They may have just ghosted you, right? So let's have a look what was going on in this person's mind at the time, so that you have a better understanding as to what was going on. And please keep in mind, I read these in the reverse. This person was being pulled by desire, but there was a lack of awareness of the nature of passionate love and what was needed to encourage it. A new and important relationship was needed and was desired, but this person could not find peace within themselves. They wanted to be that person who had love that transformed the world around them as well as yourself and themselves. But we have here how this person eventually started to feel very, very unworthy of love. And they started manipulating others for sexuality. Here it talks about immaturity and irresponsibility in love relationships. Game playing, meaning a player energy. So, feeling unworthy of love and manipulating others with sexuality, immaturity and irresponsibility in love relationships, and game playing. Wow, you were dealing with somebody who was genuinely, I'm sorry to say, not a good person. Genuinely, they were not. Now, when I say not a good person, their soul and their spirit typically is good. On average, it is good, but sometimes we may have a lot of negative energies that make us behave in a certain way, and the original us is all the way at the bottom level, and these negative energies come on top, and so it's their personality that acts like this. This is very much like an addiction here. This person was very much focused only on the flesh, the lust, and truly not on the heart. Some of you may have felt this. Here we also have tradition. Tradition is really interesting. Tradition talks about how this person wanted to throw out old structures that constrain, social structures. The fear of unconventional ideas and the ways of approaching these ideas, nonconformity. So what I do see here is this person wanted to go against all rituals, against all traditions. They didn't want to conform. They didn't want to follow social structures. So this shows me, and this is a general love reading, okay? So please keep that in mind. This shows me that your person of interest actually was an individual who wanted to be with you, but it was not promising the way you had thought. This person wanted to do something that was not very traditional. For you, commitment would mean traditional. They did not want to commit. This is somebody who was not thinking about this entire time. Their agenda, right, their objective was different. And in order to get with you, in order to get to you, they may have had to say a few things, meaning they lied. This person could have lied. They could have just been leading you on. Like I'm saying, this person, truly, with this reading, they don't have a good heart in the sense that they were not open and honest. They were not telling you what it is that you really should have heard. This person was wanting to use you simply because of their lifestyle. They just weren't ready for a long-term committed relationship. And that, guys, that's okay. The problem is when we have bad karma here, right? The karma is bad because this person betrayed you. So they could have just walked away, said, you know what, this is not going to work out for me. But what they did was they just find you so utterly irresistible that they could not let go. And they wanted you physically, but they also can't have you emotionally and in the long term. So this is what the problem was. You're dealing with somebody here that wanted something and you wanted something else, but they didn't tell you what they wanted. And so they are only acting the way that they wanted to act because that is what they felt comfortable with. Not all the time are people going to be honest with us, and they may just lead us on. We may think that they love us because they express themselves to us. But sometimes when people express themselves, you can even pay somebody money to express themselves to you intimately, right? So where is that value, right? Is there value to this? This person had something else in their mind right from the get-go, and unfortunately, it went too far where you became quite engrossed and enveloped in this situation. You fell in love, right? And this person, they know they can fall in love, but they choose not to. They know they can, but they don't want to. What they were not expecting, Aquarius, was that mystery card, that past life spiritual connection. This person didn't know that you both are either soulmates, karmic partners, or twin flames. They didn't know this. They just went in, guns blazing, doing whatever they want to do, and that's it. And now all of a sudden, that was the first card, right? First card's the strongest, mystery. Now all of a sudden, they're freaking out because now they know that, crap, this is a very serious connection. And now they feel unworthy. Now they feel that, you know what? I can't do this to Aquarius anymore. I can't. It's not the right thing. Because now, my Aquarius is sacred. I can't touch them in that way anymore. I can't be with them in that way anymore. Why? Because there's some strange kind of weird spiritual connection here. And I feel evil. I feel bad if I do something like this to them. That conscious part, right? That part of them that's still human, that still has compassion and love, came through. It did come through. But the problem is, at the time, back in the day, as this is a little bit in the past, this person didn't really tell you this because they were just so enveloped in the love and the lust that they had for you. Now, the love, I mean, is they love the lust, okay? There's some people that are in love with love. Some people are in love with lust. This is something that was going on in your person's mind at the time. Sorry, guys. One of the issues here is that it's hard for them to open up to you. They can't open up to you. And because of what they have done to you, they find it extremely difficult, even more than before. How do I reach out? How do I tell them? Do I even tell them, or do I just stay quiet? Because they do feel that you deserve better. And so, therefore, they may just keep their distance. All right. Let's have a look. Came right out. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. So with this deck, what I like to do is have a look at any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest has towards you. Let's have a look. Interesting. Lots of desire here with a Chariot card, being rushed. This rush of desire, wanting to be with you, but being pulled by desire towards you. King of Cups, first card's the strongest. You have truly triggered those emotions. Remember how you had the Love card right now. They're trying not to fall in love, but they also know that they can fall in love. And slowly, that is what is happening. This person put up boundaries. There's a home, a vision I'm seeing of home, white picket fence, and I'm seeing a garden inside and beyond. Towards the house, outside of this picket fence, there are still weeds and grass and things like that. Now, the hope is to keep the weeds and grass out, but there's vines and there's things that are able to get through the little cracks. And now on the inside of this lawn, there are weeds. Love is like a weed. It pops up, and no matter how much you get rid of it, it'll still pop up. Maybe it can pop up somewhere else. But permanently getting rid of it, it's very, very difficult. Love is like a weed. This is something that happened here. They were trying to push it away, but you know what? It didn't work. Now your person is starting to fall in love with you. Haha. Yay, good for you. And then they now feel that you have this ability of making them feel very emotional. They want to give you a cup of love. They want to make an offer of love to you. The Three of Pentacles, they've also decided that, you know what, I want to maybe work on something with this person. I want to work with Aquarius. I want to manifest something. I want to construct something. I want to have a partnership with them. So this could be something that you guys work on together. Could be, maybe this person reaches out to you for that. We also have here, with this card, sometimes this indicates people that have worked together, either currently or in the past. And if that is the case, it does show me that there's somebody here that's falling in love with the other person. We also have here Justice. Your person of interest now realizes that things were not right before. They were very much out of balance. And now this person wants to make things right. Meaning they knew that things were wrong before. They were the one who was making things wrong. So, with the Justice card, it does talk about how in this connection, they want to make things right, but they want to restart as well. They feel things were very unequal. They were just taking and taking, while you were just giving and giving. They want to fix the situation and no longer have the same attitude that they once had. Karmically, they want to fix this. Why do they want to fix this? Because with the Chariot, they're being pulled by desire towards you. This is desire, passion, accompanied with love, lust, right? It's all combined now. But it is good. It's speed. So there is speed here. This person is going to reach out to you at some point in time. And it's almost like one of those roller coasters where you go up, and I think it's like a dead drop. I think that's what they call it, but it's like absolutely straight down, right? That's what this is like. It's just nothing like this anymore. Nope, just straight down. I'm coming to get you. That's what this person is like. And some of you may not want this. That's perfectly fine. Some of you may. But what I do see here is your person of interest is being pulled by desire. And this desire, it's a lot of passion on the inside where it feels unquenchable. No matter how many times they have you, it doesn't feel like it's enough. Part of the reason is because you guys are spiritually connected. Now we also have here the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands talks about how your person of interest really is quite overwhelmed with many things, a lot of things going on in their life. Now, what they're trying to do is put up some boundaries, but also let go of a few things. They want to put up some boundaries, but they also feel that there are certain things that they may need to change. Now, with this, there are burdens, responsibilities, things that they need to do, and some things they can perhaps allocate to someone else. But before they get to the 10 and they get very overwhelmed, with the 9, they're trying to take a step back. They're trying to manage what they have. There are complications here. Do you remember you had the illness wellness card, right? And that's what it talks about. The illness wellness card talks about, to me, that's how I interpret that card, a lot of restrictions, right? Burdens, constraints, responsibilities, things like that. And here we also have that sort of energy where they know that they're aware of it. They have it, but they're trying to get rid of a few things now so they don't have to be so burdened. Why is this important? Because if they don't have a lot of burdens, they can actually give you that time, energy, and effort that they're spending elsewhere and give it to you. That's why it's important for them to get rid of this. They're starting to do things for you behind the scenes. I do see that. Some of you may not even want this anymore, and I totally understand that. However, it's undeniable. I see this happening. This person is definitely falling in love, and it's a realization that they're going to have. It's a realization when they get on top of that tip of that roller coaster. All of a sudden they realize, oh my God, this is it. This is it. I'm falling in love. I have already fallen in love, but I never realized that I was in love. That's what's happening. Not bad, Aquarius. Started off pretty rough, started off pretty negative, but it's turning out to be quite nice. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. All right, these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. We have here success. Followed by, there's something better. Yes. Let go. Reconsider. Actually, I'm going to reset these ones this way. This was on the bottom. And there you have it. Wow. So there's two groups, Aquarius. Wow, the majority of you may not want to be with this person now because certain things have happened and you realize that you've just almost drifted apart. There's a lot of differences between you. So this is for, this is for some of you, but the rest of you, of course, it is okay. Things are going to work out, but there's a lot of hard work that needs to be put into this. I have here, for those of you, let's say, that want to be with this person, okay? This message is for you. There's still a lot of struggle, though. There is going to be success, and you do have an exclamation mark here. Success. There is something better than the situation that you are in right now, Aquarius. Things will get better. As long as you take a step back and let go. It's important that you let go of the sense of the restrictions, the beliefs, the issues that may be holding you back, both of you. Reconsider what it is that you're going to say and do in regards to the situation with this person. It also says here to get more information. So when you get more information, this could come from your friends, family members. This could come from reading a book, looking at online resources, things like that. Get more information about what? About the situation that you're in, about the communication gap that you have, about the type of relationship that you have, right? There's so many things you can read about. But, of course, it's related to this particular issue that you're dealing with. Once you get that information, you're going to be able to reconsider what it is that you're going to say and do in regards to the situation. Look for a sign. There may be signs and synchronicities here, but there also may be certain things that you can do that will make things better in this connection. After you see signs, synchronicities, messages from people, certain things that might make sense to you, and that is a sign for you to move forward. Then we also have here, eventually, it's important for you to still be assertive. So be assertive. By being assertive, it does talk a lot about how it's important to be that individual who can be open and honest with this individual that you're dealing with. You need to let them know what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with, what's your comfort level. Let them know what your boundaries are. Keep healthy boundaries. That way there is a more higher level of respect. We also have here, communicate clearly. This means talk directly, do not mock, taunt, sarcasm, nothing. Just be direct to the point. Also, with communicate clearly, in this particular situation, because it is a little tricky, use the I method. I feel, ... I think, ... I believe, ... So use the I method because it's less aggressive. It's an easier approach when you are trying to kind of weasel your way back into this connection. And I don't mean that you're the weasel here, but we are trying to mend something here. So being direct, being harsh is not going to work. Okay? Not only that, but when you do get the chance to communicate clearly, please be very brief. Do not write pages and pages because people tend to get lost in the details and they forget what the whole point was in the first place. This has happened time and time and again. It's too much. Too much. People write one sentence and the other replies with like 4 different paragraphs, right? It's not supposed to be like that. Because then they also don't value you. They feel that, oh, Aquarius has all the time in the world. I have Aquarius wrapped around my finger. You don't want to make that impression. You want them to know that you too are busy, you have a life, you have time that's valuable, right? You want that impression to be made. Now, for those of you that don't want to be with this person, sorry guys, we have here still, for this group, there is success. And this card is also interpreted, for me, I've seen this many times, there's something better? No, this could also be there's success because there's someone better. Someone, a completely different person is going to come into your life. But this is only going to happen after you let go of the pain, the sorrow, the belief-related issues that you had regarding this person. Once you let go, your mind is going to start to change a little bit. Your perspective is going to start to change, and you're going to realize that you can reconsider all the things that you were going to say, all the things that you were going to do. You'll have a choice now. Why? Because you would have gotten some information. Same for you. Get some information. Talk to friends, family. Do some research. Look for a sign. This here, for your group, this is the red flags. Look for a sign. Has this person done this before? Is it a repetitive pattern? Have you been through this over the months, over the years? If that's the case, yes, it's time for you to move on and let go and reconsider. But the good news is there is still going to be someone better coming into your life. And that just kind of fixes it all, honestly, if that's what you're looking for. And then we also have here, be assertive. Same thing, right? Set healthy boundaries. Let them know what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with. We also have here, communicate clearly. Same thing. So there is a little bit of a variation here, but ultimately there are 4 cards that I find extremely important. There's something better, but you need to let go, you need to reconsider, and you need to get more information. Those are very, very huge cards, a lot of meaning. This particular message is very impactful. It has a lot of meaning. Usually it doesn't. It's very, maybe 2 cards pop up, maybe 1 card pops up that has a lot of meaning, and the rest are kind of like just lighter cards, but these are very heavy cards. So it does show me that there is something that's going to happen in this connection. Either way, guys, it's going to be better. And that is your reading, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please let me know in the comments below. Has any of this resonated? Tell me your stories. I do read them and I use them as motivational information, and I do sometimes gather all of that up and see the trends and patterns that all of you are going through, and I create content on my other channel, which is Asnointia Audio on YouTube, that channel also is absolutely free, just like this channel is. All the videos there are for free. You can watch them. They are on relationship-related advice. I have some on spiritual connections. I also have one on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How to recognize and remove. Please also visit my website for those of you that are curious. Yes, I do private readings, love readings, past life readings, and I also have a chakra checkup package where I'm able to see wherever it is that you live, not specifically the dimensions of where you live, but I look at how many negative energies you have with the help of my angel guide, Angel Fakil. So I see it, she confirms it. In your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. Your chakra centers are associated to your bodily functions. So I have the ability of having a look at all three of these categories, and I tell you what you have, how many you have, and how to get rid of them. So that's very important. If you want to manifest something, it's important to get rid of the negative and bring in the positive. But the positive can only come if the negative is gone. I also have self-help guides as well, self-help packages. So one of them is the Holy Light package. If you do not want to get the chakra checkup package, also read through the Holy Light package. You can always get that too. The only difference is that is self-help guide. The chakra checkup is myself giving you all the details that you need to know. All right. Thank you, Aquarius, for tuning in. I hope to see you guys again. Take care. Stay safe. Bye now.